Welcome back, my gardening friends, to my giant vegetable update for 2024. We've got approximately 6 weeks before the show, so I need to know now in a couple of 3 weeks how they're doing. These are the long roots. These are in 4-meter long guttering. It goes all the way down, and if they get any longer, fingers crossed, they drop into the water so that they don't dry out, and they can continue growing. These are the ones outside. I've got 8 here, 2 radishes, carrots, beetroot and parsnip. So hopefully we'll get something from these. The ones inside look like they're doing better, but as we all know, it could be all top, no bottom. But the fruit juice bottles as irrigation have worked really well. I haven't had to use the second bay, which are on this side, and all I've done is attach the irrigation to there, adjusted the flow, which can be quite dramatic, but not enough to wash all the compost out down into those containers below, like what happened in previous years. Lessons learnt on that one. And as you can see, they've had a hell of a lot of water. Try and give them at least 2 litres a day, just to keep the moisture within the compost, and the water running down encourages the root to follow. Unfortunately, the structure holding the long beans has actually collapsed. Got some decent long beans, but probably nothing that's really going to win anything. But hopefully we can do something with them. There's quite a few in there that are a bit longer, but obviously want them nice and straight. Or we could go for the heavy if we've got a good decent one for the world record, but I can't see that happening. But I certainly have some good beans for seed for next year. My giant condor, a single chit, just dug the chit out, no potato, died back really quickly. I need to do a little reveal on that, but sometimes potatoes will continue growing even though they haven't got the green growth, so I'm going to be patient. But the performer that Steve Digwell did in 2023 as his single seed potato challenge has done marvellous. It's that big that I haven't really been able to get in and have a fertile. Again, it might be all top and no bottom, but we'll be doing the reveals towards the show, hopefully. So we move into the netted cabbage cage, as we call it, as we walk into plot 1. This one does look very good. I haven't had a mess, but it does look healthy. This one probably isn't going to be as good. The giant Mycorrrhzal is in there somewhere. I just don't want to touch or damage any of the leaves, but the top is roughly there. The bottom is down there, and it's getting the pups on in several places. But it's nice to see one of my vegetables without caterpillars on. I planted that many giant radishes, and I can't remember, but I don't think we're going to get one as big as my one that I grew last year, Little Willie. But we never know, we never know. My granddaughter's giant sunflowers, they don't look as big as last year, but again, still got a little bit of growing time. I can always enter it anyway, just in case. Great for the wildlife. And it goes the size of the head, so from one side to another. Some of the beetroot have gone to seed. I've still got 1 or 2 good ones. This was originally my best carrot, but it don't look right. It don't look good. Don't touch, don't mess. Now, what a difference between one Mycorrrhzal and another. That's a baby. But of course, the caterpillars have decided to finish it off for me. And hopefully a nice parsnip in here. I'm not touching these leaves because that could be a type of blight. And I'm not going to have a fertile down the bottom. I'll do that just before I need to do the entries. The sun gold teddy bear type sunflowers doing nice. They do look nice and pretty. And again, no protection on these. I left this up this year to give the vegetables more room. That didn't work, did it? Yeah, enjoying yourselves there, everyone? Plenty of poop. That's a parsnip I pulled out because it wasn't very good. There's another small Mycorrrhzal. And that one down there. Split. I just can't get in to have a go at it. Go on, have a go at the beetroots if you want. Dear, dear me, never seen so many caterpillars in my life. And this one was my best giant radish. I spy with my little eye. Excuse me. Most of my celery has also gone to seed, except for this one. Still looks in reasonable shape, but nowhere near as big as it needs to be. The pups on the side need to get going. But the odd bit of rot does panic you a little bit. And when they do rot off, they rot off rather quickly. So hopefully I'll have a few things to take to Malvern, all being well with Mrs. K, and we'll see what happens. But it's been an interesting year, very interesting year in all, by all means, and etc. If you like the content, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Wish me luck for Malvern. Leave me a comment, and why not consider subscribing. And no doubt these caterpillars will all drop into the beds and they'll all hatch out. So I daren't net them in case I trap everything inside. But there you go. Nature always finds a way. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.